It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Kings coming to town for this one. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, this is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg welcoming you to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For the Suns, they continue their stretch of home games. Guys, what a terrific start to the season. They've really been getting it done early.
Well, right now for the Suns, there's always one Cinderella team in the NBA each year, it seems. And this year, it looks like they're it.
Yeah, for sure. But I know they don't like to hear that talk, Clark, because they'll tell you that they thought they were going to be good from day one.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Gerald Green. Stauskas is out there with Watson. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Winter in at the 4 slot. Rebound by Slim. On defense, Sacramento. It's a 3-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And, you know, coming down the stretch in that game, they didn't have all the guys they would have liked on the floor because of the foul trouble they were in.
And as a result, Steve, they had to back down a little bit so they wouldn't get themselves into even more foul trouble.
Again, Doris Burke spoke with Mike Malone. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Yes, I spoke to him about the game plan coming into this matchup and addressed the quality shot blocking they'll have to overcome. He said, listen, that can be a factor, psychologically as well as physically. The key for us is just to play unselfishly. Draw the help, kick to the open man. If we execute our offense, we'll be fine. Guys?
And Doris, as always, thank you. So, Steve, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
Yeah, I do. I mean, a huge part of your game plan has to be focused on their D. And I think he's right to put that much emphasis on it.
Yeah, I agree with you guys because they are that good defensively. So you've got to worry about that and game plan for that. And then trust that your guys will execute what needs to be done.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Pass to Stauskas. There's the dish to Cousins. Shot clock at 6. Plumlee with the steal. Inside, here's Slim. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Slim's got 7.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball, really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, he talks mainly about the offense he wants to see them implement. And with all their emphasis on ball screens, you can expect them to be running a pick-and-roll offense for most of this game. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Thank you, Doris. Here is Slim. What a tremendous game he played against Houston.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. That's 10 points for Slim.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Here's Stauskas. His last outing, he had 18 points. Kings moving the ball around. Screen by Cousins. Here's Winter. Tries again. Morris with the rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
The Kings trail by 11. Passes to Winter. Screen by Cousins. The pass to Watson. Outside, Green. from downtown. That's good. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Dragic, the pass to Slim. Here's Morris. Another three for Phoenix.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Watson with it. He's guarded by Dragic. And here's Watson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And what an extraordinary display of passing in that game, too, Kevin. He's making all the right decisions offensively.
Good on the shot. Stauskas has got his second bucket tonight.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. Stauskas, the pass to Winner. Here's Cousins, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Cousins has got his first basket of the night.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Pass to Slim. Back to Dragic. Jacks up a three. Here's Plumlee. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Plumlee's got his first 2 points. The Kings trail by 9. Here is Watson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Cousins. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against Houston.
And what that game came down to, guys, was their ability to use that three-point shot so effectively.
The work they did on the perimeter was absolutely outstanding. Way too much for that defense to be able to handle. Boy, Kevin, I like the way they've come out here. I mean, they're shooting it well and with confidence from outside. Just a good, strong start for them.
Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. He dishes it to Cousins. He feeds it to Green. Pass to Stauskas. Clock at 6. Kicks to Watson. From the arc. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
Well, it was a disappointing season series a year ago. They split against a team they thought they should have handled pretty easily.
The Kings trail by 12. Cousins with a screen on Dragic. Watson kicks to Stauskas. Off target from three-point range. Phoenix has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. And take a look at Slim, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
Well, he got high percentage looks all last year, and he made the most of them.
That's good from Slim.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Slim. He already has 13 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
And the Kings making a change here. Carroll's checked in. Watson with it. He's guarded by Dragic. Watson dishes to Carroll. Screen by Cousins. Carroll passes to Watson. The feed to Green. Green left side. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Green's got 5 now. Suns leading by 12. Passes it to Slim. Now Plumlee. 8 points his last outing. There's the pass to Slim. Here's Morris. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on Pretty open looks behind the arc.
Watson with it. He's guarded by Dragic. Pass to Stauskas. Fires the three. Here's Cousins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cousins has got his third basket of the night right there. Dragic the pass to Slim. Here's Plumlee. That one a tad off line to the right, but drops in for him.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Here is Watson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Stauskas kicks to Green. No good with the elbow jumper.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
Slim passes to Dragic. Another three for Phoenix.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Here's Stauskas. He's got 5. He kicks it to Carroll. Here is Watson. He's guarded by Dragic. Cousins, and the layup's good off the glass. Cousins has got 8 points.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
So it's Phoenix now. 16-point lead. They set the pick. Slim passes to Morris. Here is Slim. Wide open look. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here is Watson. Dishes it to Carroll. Feeds it to Watson. Pass to Stauskas. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Suns leading by 18. Morris dishes to Morris. Deflects the pass. And that one's good. Morris has got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right. And to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
Here is Watson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Passes to Stauskas. In low to Cousins. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. Cousins has got 10.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Here is Slim. 16 points for him. Right side, Dragic. That is good. He's got 8.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
The Kings trail by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Watson. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Thomas. On the court for Sacramento. We've got Ray McCallum, Gerald Green out there at Thompson. Then it's McLemore, and it's Dallenberg in at the 5, roaming the paint.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, Kevin. Slim in the last game against the Rockets got the job done. He ended with an amazing number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The 3. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. 22 points for Slim.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Thompson, a screen on Thomas. And McCallum kicks to Green. Lets it go with a three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Here's Slim. Another three for Phoenix.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
And he gets it to go.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Here is Slim. He's got 25. They double him with Green. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Again, Phoenix.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
It certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
The dish to Green. Kept alive by Sacramento. Nice shot by Dallenberg.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
The pass to Slim. From downtown, another three for Phoenix.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving.
Okay, guys, on offense, I really want to push the pace. We're looking for the first good look. Take it. Keep the pressure on the defense at all times. If we do that, the pressure will break them. Now let's go.
So both teams making some changes here.
And guys, you look at some of the numbers here for C.J. Watson, how he performed last season. Last season put up about 7 points per game.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. He dishes it to Cousins. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Watson. Back to Green. Kicks to Watson. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Green. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Watson's got 3 assists in the game. Suns leading by 23. Here's Slim. Another 3 for Phoenix. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
And here is Green after the three-pointer from Slim, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. DeMarcus Cousins is second.
How about the season he had in the paint? Just rebounding numbers were mind-boggling.
Fight. Phoenix grabs the miss. Slim's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Watson, the pass to Winner. And there's the feed to Watson. Pass to Winner. Screen by Cousins. Pass to Stauskas. Can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it, and Phoenix pushing it up now. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Cousins with a screen for Green. Shot to stop the run, and he gets the bucket. Green's got 8 here in the quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Here is Slim. 33 points for him. He kicks to Dragic. Here is Slim. He's covered by Watson. Morris. Offline with his three.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Now Cousins. Following the miss by Marcus Morris from deep.
Man, excellent interior defense there. Good rotation.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Out of bounds. Still Sacramento ball.
Suns on defense.
21 seconds on the shot clock. 21.
Outside, Green. Over to the wing. Stauskas kicks to Watson. Offensive rebound. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. The Suns have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Back to Dragic. Suns moving the ball around. Slim. And a miss there on the triple. The Kings have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Got a chance here to check out how the Kings ranked in the NBA last season, Kevin. First in opponent field goal percentage, 8th in rebounding. And as far as team shooting percentage, not really a strong suit for them. They were in the top 20 and tried to compensate for that lack of shooting with better defense.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense, you know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try to stop the opposing team.
Now here's Green. He's got 13. Screen by Cousins. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
Warren's checked in for the Suns. Damari Carroll's checked in for the Kings.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Watson with it. Dishes to Cousins. Screen by Cousins. "18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Cousins has got 12 in the game. The Suns shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Feeds to Warren. Passes it to Slim. Now the dish to Dragic. Now here's Warren. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Houston. There's the triple. Here's Morris. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, it seems like they're getting a little fat and sassy here, complacent in the second quarter.
Fat and sassy. Come on, Clark. I mean, we're seeing their free throw attempts diminish, but I don't know about calling them fat and sassy. That seems kind of harsh.
It's stolen by Morris. Now, here's Warren. He's covered by Watson. Warren, good.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Sacramento's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Watson dishes to Carroll. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Inside.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, and that's really important. You've got to continue to attack.
The Kings have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
Yeah, very average shooting team in terms of the free throw line, about 76% a year ago.
And Phoenix making a change here. Tolliver's checked in. Here's Slim, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Slim's got 39.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
To the middle. It's tipped. And up the court come the Suns on the break. That's good. 10 points for Goran Dragic.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Here is Watson after the made shot from Goran Dragic, and he gets it to go. Stauskas has got 4 points this quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Here is Slim. He's got 39. 6 to shoot. Now the pass to Warren. Another 3 for Phoenix. Here's Stauskas. And that's not going to go. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Suns ahead, opening up a huge gap. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Goran, just a quick question before you head off to the locker room. Is the varied offensive attacks the team has succeeded with tonight key to this nice lead?
Yeah, you know,
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. With our defense, we have torn them up. I'm not sure they're going to come out for the second half. When we play D with this much grit, it is no fun to take us on. I did, however, like our on-the-ball defense. We didn't give their ball handlers any breathing room, and they didn't handle it well. We came up with some good steals. And one thing I want to see out of the gate in the third, the pick and roll. It needs to be active and part of our arsenal. I know you can execute. I want to see it. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Game show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, he's the ringleader. We could see it in the first half. The offense, the way he distributed the ball, really kept everybody involved.
And, you know, that's just the thing. You and I both would have loved playing with him because he makes sure everybody gets a little bit of the sugar.
Slim, he's in at shooting guard. Inside, it's Morris and Plumlee. Dragic is out there with Marcus Morris. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Now, here's Green, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Kings have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Green. Both free throws good from Green. And Phoenix has possession. Dragic the pass to Slim. Here's Morris. The second chance effort. The shot's good from Plumlee. Plumlee's got 6.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. The Suns, number 1.
You know, Kevin, it's going to be really hard to duplicate the level of success they had in the block shots category last season. I know they'll give it their best effort, but it's hard to imagine that they could do much better than last season.
Now, here is Morris. Here is Slim. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Slim's got 42 in the game. The Kings shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Cousins with a screen on Dragic. Watson kicks to Cousins. He dishes it to Green. Cousins with a screen for Green. It's stolen by Morris. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The shot's good from Plumlee.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Cousins with a screen on Dragic. Outside, Green. Back to Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Green, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Talk about great numbers for Green. 15 points and 1 steal as well.
Well, his offense has matched his defense today. He's been excellent on both ends.
Steve, exactly right. You can't say enough about the overall job he's been doing.
Samuel Dalembert, he's checked in for Sacramento. And both free throws good for Green. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Dragic the pass to Slim. He feeds it to Morris. Pass to Slim. Outside Dragic. Here is Slim. And he has 42. Fires it up. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
On offense, here are the Kings. Cousins with a screen on Dragic. Cousins with a screen for Green. Baseline jumper, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point. Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively, it has all been working for them today.
Cousins with a screen on Dragic. Watson dishes to Cousins. Outside, Green. Here's Stauskas. Good.
He has not been on his game, and you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
The shot's good from Slim.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Here is Slim. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Lets it go from deep. Dalembert grabs the board. The Kings have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pass to Stauskas. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Slim.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Kicks it to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Slim passes to Dragic. Here is Slim. Shoots from the high post, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Watson kicks to Cousins. The baseline jumper goes down. Cousins has got 14 points.
Smart move with that mismatch he's got.
You know what? That extra advantage sure pays off on the mid-range jumper.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Passes it to Stauskas. It's rebounded by Slim. Slim's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
Here's Cousins after the Suns pick up 2. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. Watson's shot is good.
And that's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Here is Slim. Back to Dragic. The feed now to Morris. There's the pass to Slim. Outside Dragic for the three. And it's good. Dragic just got 13 points.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Cousins with a screen on Dragic. Poked loose.
Well, DeMarcus Cousins in this one, he has 14 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
Now, you're right, Clark. He's done some really nice work inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Bledsoe comes in for Morris, and it's Isaiah Thomas in for Goran Dragic. Here's McCallum. He's guarded by Thomas. Dishes it to Cousins. He kicks it to Carroll. Lets it go with a three. Count the bucket. Carroll's got his first 3 points of the game.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Pass to Slim. Back to Thomas. Bledsoe outside. Just 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Thomas. Here's Slim. From outside, off the mark. Sacramento's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. McCallum dishes to Cousins. Here's Carroll. Now here's McLemore outside. And another 3 for Sacramento.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Now here's Bledsoe. Thomas gets a wide open look. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. That's 7 points for Isaiah Thomas.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Here's McCallum. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Out to the wing. Here's Carroll. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss. Bledsoe's got 3 rebounds now. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Picked him clean. And now the Suns, a fast break. Up the floor. Bledsoe with it. Now defended by McLemore. Passes to Slim. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
And so here's Sacramento. Following the 3 from Slim. Thompson misses. Here's the Suns with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Got that bucket in no time at all. And 11 points for Isaiah Thomas.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from him. He's been passing up his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones he takes. He's got to be more aggressive.
Here's McCallum. That one rolling around and rims out.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass. And, of course, they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
There's the dish to Cousins. He feeds it to McCallum. To the middle. Carroll passes to McLemore. 5 to shoot. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Rebound by Slim. Slim's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From deep three-point range, Thompson with the rebound. Here's Carroll. And McCallum kicks to Carroll. He dishes it to McCallum. And here is Thomas. He's got 11. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Thomas. He's got 11 points and 5 assists.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Phoenix. Warren comes in for...
Let's go. You're in.
Dang, about time.
And Sacramento has possession. When this game is finished, they'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
A lot of fans focused on that matchup for Portland.
To end the drought, here's McLemore. Phenomenal buzzer beater!
You gotta love seeing nothing but zeros on the clock when that ball tickles the twine.
Oh, man, a clutch shot.
Tune in next Sunday, November 8th. Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers take on Goran Dragic and the Phoenix Suns. Live from Phoenix.
The Suns shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Sacramento, Thompson is out there with Dallenberg. Then it's Ray McCallum. Then it's Derek Williams. And it's Walsh in at the 2 guard. They set the pick, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
But if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
To the right side. Here's Slim. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, if things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
Dallenberg with the ball, now guarded by Len. The screen from Thompson. Shoots off the screen. McCallum with the bucket.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Goodwin passes to Slim. Williams comes with a double team. Pass to Warren. Here is 3 for Phoenix.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. Just threes raining in from everywhere.
Yeah, work that perimeter. Work it good. And they might as well milk it while they're hot.
Screen by Dallenberg. McCallum dishes to Thompson. Williams kicks to McCallum. 4 on the clock. Baseline J on the way. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Slim takes a big high bounce and goes in. Slim's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Impressive play there, and they have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
McCallum, the pass to Thompson. Here's McCallum. That's good.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
The Suns have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. The shot's good from Slim.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Screen by Dallenberg. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Kicks it to Warren. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Lets it go from deep, and he hits again from deep. 3 more points from Slim.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
McCallum dishes to Thompson. Thompson left side. The screen from Thompson. Here's McCallum. He can't be stopped. McCallum's got 8 points in the quarter.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Here's Tolliver. Gets to the rim for 2 and the D all over him.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Out to the right wing. Here's McCallum. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And now here's Goodwin, the fast break chance. Here's Slim. Sacramento grabs the miss. The feed to McCallum. Screen by Dallenberg. And McCallum kicks to Williams. With the teardrop, that drops.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
The Suns have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Here's Slim. Buries it from three-point range.
When you're hot, you're hot. This is unbelievable.
For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. The screen from Thompson. Walsh, 6 on the shot clock.
And, you know, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.
Shooting for Phoenix, Slim. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Slim.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Here's the screen. Puts up the baby hook. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can...
Nice shooting.
...progress.
And the Sun...
Wake up.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this is
16 seconds.
game execution-wise for this club.
Slim, he's checked in for Phoenix. The Kings shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. Cousins with a screen for McLemore. That one a little long.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Pass to Slim. He kicks it to Tolliver. Here is Slim. Roy, a screen on Green. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Slim cans it from downtown.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Kings have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And McLemore kicks to Green. Can they get it? And the layup is good. Green's got 19 points. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What an offensive performance it's been.
And he gets the bucket.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
That's right. I think it's time for them to start closing down. You've got to run shooters off that three-point line.
Now McLemore. Here's the three. The shot misses. We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. The shot's good from Slim.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
Cousins with a screen for McLemore. There's the three. No luck.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just one three-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
And the shot is good from Slim.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
No good from Cousins. They have been really controlling this one.
Well, now's not the time to get complacent, though, Kevin. You've got to continue to put your foot on the gas pedal. And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for Phoenix.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the Kings.
You look at the stats and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Slim. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than his scoring as he racked up a triple-double.
That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
McLemore, the pass to Stauskas. And Cousins kicks to Stauskas. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Slim. No good from outside. Here's Green. Three-pointer. And that one's good.
Gerald Green.
8 seconds left in the fourth. Dragic the pass to Slim from downtown. Bucket's good.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
Yo, as weird as it sounds, at this point, I gotta say yes. Sometimes you just get so in the zone, you feel everything coming off your hands is going in. Yo, I got to that point tonight, and I hope I can find it again sometime soon.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. As we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.